At Snow Tracks, we're always speculating about what each manufacturer is going to release the next season. Our suspicions are confirmed each year when we're invited to an early look, we call sneak peek, at the new model lineups from each OE. This season I got the chance to see and ride all the new 2017 stuff from Polaris and Arctic Cat, and it's now time to show it to you and let you know what we think. There are a number of new features and even a couple new models in the 2017 lineup. The most impressive of which is definitely the reintroduction of the much revered XCR. XCR is a sled that's every bit at home racing the I-500 as it is carving the twisties or banging ditches in your backyard. What's most interesting about the XCR is that it's based on the Axis Pro S platform, not the Pro X. But don't be fooled, it's killer in the bumps. More aggressive shock valving and a number of changes and enhancements aimed at making the vehicle durable enough to be raced in stock form, as well as more aggressive rider ergonomics, make the XCR the perfect middle ground between the trail-friendly Pro S and the ditch-banging, approach-jumping Pro X. The next big news is a new skid frame for many of Polaris's long-track, on-off trail type sleds. The Assault, for example, is a sled we've always wanted to love, but in reality can't stand because of its poor rear-end ride quality. A brand new skid frame utilizing much of the Axis Pro XC rear suspension geometry results in a 144-inch Assault that transfers weight and rides a lot like an Axis. This new skid frame can be found in a number of different models in the 144-inch lengths. The final piece of big news is Timbersled. This product is being fully integrated into the Polaris lineup and is getting full support from Polaris R&D and engineering groups. But we rode a few of the new Timbersled models, including the SE136, which has two Fox QS3 shocks and the TSS center shock, and we've been blown away with how different it is than the 2015-16 models. Trail manners are much improved, ride quality is excellent, and performance is every bit as good as it's always been. There are many other changes and updates across the entire 2017 Polaris Snowmobile and Timbersled lineups. We simply don't have enough time right now to cover them all, but it is safe to say any 2017 Polaris Snowmobile buyer won't be disappointed. It's not really a big secret that Arctic Cat has been moving away from using Suzuki power plants. One of the last remaining models with Suzuki power under the hood is the 1100 Turbo. But as many suspected, it was only a matter of time before the 10-year-old 1100mm was replaced with a Yamaha unit, which it was in the 7000 series and now has been again with an all-new 9000 Turbo. The base chassis and suspension is the same as all other Pro-Cross Cats, which is good because with the new suspension packages and valving we saw in 2016, this chassis is just starting to show its true colors. The engine is a variation of Yamaha's 998 triple used in other applications. It's also 10 pounds lighter than the old 1100 Turbo, and that's a weight saving that's immediately noticeable. But the truth is, the first thing that's going to catch your eye when you look at the new Turbo is the plastic. Developed specifically for the Turbo, this new plastic is designed with three purposes. First, it accommodates a new front-mounted intercooler. The plastic also features great big louvers on the nose, which are designed to cool the brake and clutch and also lower underhood temperatures. This new plastic was designed to be easily removable with some of the best fit and finish quality we've seen on any Arctic Cat ever. Side panels come off with two super slick proprietary quarter-turn fasteners that work every time. We're super glad Arctic Cat has reintroduced the Thundercat name with the sled that is absolutely worthy of the title. They claim this is the fastest production snowmobile ever made. Is it fast? Oh yeah. Its peak 180 horsepower is realized around 8,700 RPM, and in 30, 40, 50, and 60 mile/hour roll-on starts, it pulls like a freight train. Another cool piece of news from Arctic Cat in 2017 is the reintroduction of the Mountain Cat. This sled is targeted at the most aggressive high-altitude riders and is now Arctic's official 3-inch model. The chain case was dropped 1.5 inches, providing more than enough room to run the 3-inch paddles and the optimal 8-tooth drivers. The Mountain Cat has also gone on a diet. About 6 pounds of weight was removed from the sled in many different ways. A few other minor but equally as interesting things we saw at the 2017 Arctic Sneak Peek were a new handlebar grip, which seems fairly unimportant, but really has to be felt to be appreciated. Overall, Arctic Cat's 2017 new model lineup is greatly improved in countless ways. The new Turbo is every bit as great as we knew it could be. The Thundercat oozes cool, and we want one. The Mountain Cat will take you even further than 2016 M sleds could, and new shocks for the RR make it rideable. Clearly, there's lots to get excited about from Arctic Cat in 2017.
If you enjoyed the video that you just saw, like it and then subscribe to our page for more great content from SnowTrax TV.